Welcome to a Colored Animal interview with Kevin Gregoire,
Great.
lead vocalist. My name's Greg Reimer, bassist for the band. Kevin,
Yes.
what were you thinking when you sent out that ad, on that online ad looking for musicians to form a band?
It's a good question. Yeah. Wasn't thinking. I was thinking, what project do I want to do now? And I was playing drums in a couple of bands, but I sang at the same time, and I hadn't been able to spread my wings very much on vocals, and I figured, you know what? I want to practice more vocals. I want to practice singing. And Gord Downey seemed as good as anybody, a singer to emulate, to try and maybe understand more about the creativity in the voice. I mean, if you're going to emulate somebody, I mean, he's an amazing Canadian icon, right? So anyway, long story short, I thought, throw out a Craigslist ad and see what kind of weirdos I get, and sure enough,
Sure enough, 5 weirdos,
it didn't take long.
plus a couple.
Yeah, didn't take long, and we meshed it together. It worked out amazingly. We produced some great music and had some great fun. And
At what point, we spent probably 2 years playing a lot of Tragically Hip material,
yeah,
concerts and shows and clubs and things like that. At what point did you think that this group could be a group that you would like to create some original music with?
yeah. See, that's for me, the original. I mean, covers and tributes and stuff are fun, but the original is where it's at. I mean, that's where you shine. That's where your soul really flourishes, in my opinion. And I think with us is the chemistry was good, and I think once or twice in a rehearsal we just jammed, we just played around with it, and some of the stuff that we did was really good. I was like, wow, everybody knows what to play without being told. There was no double or second guessing anybody. Everybody just played exactly the right thing. And I mean, even this album, it's like we're just commenting on how amazing it sounded without even having a producer at hand. How everybody has produced themselves so well, and everybody's input is taken, and we've kind of bounced it off each other in such a great way that the songs just really flush themselves out, in an intelligent way, really. So. It's more than the question you asked.
Yeah. You're our flagship Trailer Park Boy.
Yep.
Tell us about growing up.
It's
in the park.
In the park, yeah. It's a small location. Not very many people, but you make some close friends. You basically have seasons. You have go-kart season, which is the spring. That's when everybody tries to make a go-kart because you're bored. And then you have cabin season, which is in the fall, where you make cabins because winter's coming and whatnot. And you walk around a lot. We had one concrete pad. That's because it was a gravel trailer park, so you ride your bike sucked. But we had one concrete pad where we'd all go up and just ride in circles around this pad, for hours, just because it was the only smooth surface in the whole place. But good fun. Actually, I wouldn't trade that for anything. There was a lot of great people at the time, and
yeah,
a lot of great learning experiences, safe environment. So
as a drummer, can you sing in time?
Oh, generally, yeah.
Yeah.
I find everything I do, if I play guitar, if I play drums, if I sing, no matter what I do, it's almost always percussive. It's like my approach to music seems to be more of a percussive nature. Singing is probably the one where I stretch it a little bit more out and try and be melodic, but I'm always thinking of the polyrhythm or where it's landing on the beat of what's going on. I find, yeah, as opposed to.
Are there other vocalists that you can think of that you take cues from?
Big one would be Maynard Keenan from Tool, and another big one would be Bono from U2. Mainly little difference in their styles. I find he's fairly percussive in his ideas and stuff too, and I think from both of them is the expansion of the range, like the notes that they can hit, or they move you. You get a note like that. Sarah McLachlan's similar to that too. She hits a high note and your spinal cord pops out the back. It's like gives you that chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Cool.
So many.
Great chatting with you.
Greg, thank you.
Kevin Gregoire of Colored Animal. Amazing performances on our CD, if we don't say so ourselves. Catch you next time.